Hey everybody, how you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa, Paper Lace and Bling, and I probably won't do the whole month because I've got Christmas and July stuff to try and work on. But I wanted to join Line Dot Arrow and Nonstop Paper Crafts. They're doing collaboration this month that I really like. It's they've made 21 pages Line Dot Arrow made, and 21 pages the Nonstop Paper Crafts. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. But Natalie, I saw this on Natalie's Facebook group. And there's a bunch of other people doing it too, so there's lots of chances to win prizes and stuff. So, you know, it's a fun thing. Plus, I bought the kits, but you do get freebies. And I'm not 100% sure which one is the freebie, but you get a lot of freebies. If you go to everybody's Facebook group, you end up with quite a few freebies. But because every Facebook group, they have freebies on there. So I don't know if I even have the freebies with me. So anyway, different styles, but they made these kits to go together. And it is just ephemera, so they don't really have to like go together. But they still do. There is, you know, just flipping through. See, now this will be something that I can help cover my box with. But I thought I would make a fun little ephemera box using an old box, cardboard box. And so there you got a little sneak peek. There's lots of fun stuff in there. But I'm going to use a cardboard box and some 10 by 13 envelopes. So you can see it looks like this one is it's a little softer, more subtle. This is Nonstop Paper Crafts. I tend to be bold into your face, kind of. I like that. But, you know, this softer side is so lovely. And, yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, just beautiful stuff. So, yeah, both kits are really yummy. And, you know, always looking for ephemera. I do so many things that I want to just have a little something, you know, make some quick clusters or whatever. And it's so nice to just have this kind of stuff. And I didn't print all of the pages, but they have 21 pages. I probably printed everything in the color, but they also offer it in the sepia. So those of you that like a little more grungy look, or, you know, just are looking for something that's going to be more of a vintage look and not add too much color, you got the sepia. These are 10 by 13 envelopes. This is a 10 by, I have no clue. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. Okay, so 10 by 7.5. These envelopes just comfortably, I mean, just barely fit in here. There's no room for error. So the flaps, I'm going to definitely glue to the outside of the box just to give it some more sturdiness. Would have rather glued them to the inside, but can't. So, yeah. So the inside of the box is just going to remain just as you see it. I think I'll use some of my glue all. I'm going to glue down these. Are you? Yes, you are. Oh, goodness. Okay. That acts like it wants to come out now. Come on. There's not much glue left in here. I need to... Excuse me. I need to refill it. So, yeah, I'm just going to glue this down. I will do that in a minute because it's not wanting to cooperate. Then on these guys, now it is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4.5 inches tall. Leave that like that. It's 4.5 inches tall. These are 13 wide. Excuse me. So, I think if I do 6 1/4, oops, skip a 1/2 inch, and 6 1/4, 6 3/4. Okay, so that will give me 2 flaps and a 1/2 inch gusset. You see that? Okay, so this is going to get glued down into the book. Now, this fits perfectly on the side, so I don't have to worry about stuff coming out. Now the question is, do I want to cut these open and have more spaces, or do I want to get in there and glue this so that they're a little more sturdy when I'm pulling them open to get my stuff out and look at them? I don't think I really want to have too many different options. So I think I'm just going to stick my glue in here. Make sure it's coming out. And let's just glue the flap closed. All right. And once you do this, let it sit for a while before you fold it. Just try and make sure that the glue... There we go. I did kind of concentrate around this area, just... Okay, so now we're just going to have to figure out how many of those we're going to need. Oh, good gravy. This is going to take forever. Okay. Going to come up with something else besides this. That needs to get cleaned out really badly. So, what else do I have that's going to be quick? Well, I guess I can just do this. Okay, so we're just gonna get this, and it's just going to help sturdy the box up. Okay. So anyway, get your box prepped. I'm going to glue the sides down. I'm going to do I don't know how many. I will come back and tell you how many of the envelopes I've done. And yeah, we'll have this knocked out pretty quick. So I'll be back in just a second. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa, Paper Lace and Bling. I did decide on my box to take, I used a craft knife and just to take the edges off. So I did waste a little tape, but you know what, I'm going to save these with my chipboard pieces, then it might come in handy at some point in my life, or I'm just hoarding cardboard. Like to think of it some other way. Okay, so I did put some score tape all the way around, thinking I was going to put the flaps on, but I am going to put paper on this. And I think I'm going to do that prior to working on the inside. So I did go and print off 4 of these. This was the freebies. I believe they were the freebies from Line.Arrow. And so I got 4 of these and 4 of these, but I'm only going to use 2 right now. And on this, I cannot go inside on the sides because my white envelopes just fit in here. I start adding even, you know, that 1/16 of an inch of paper, and it's not going to fit. So it's have to go right up to the top. That's okay. That's okay. So I think I could have gotten these already. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut all the way around, get all the white off, and I'm going to just measure to fit, and then I'm going to fold the back over. I did try and pull off some of the tape, and this is definitely going to have to get filled in somehow, or, you know, we will be losing ephemera through the bottom. And that's not good. All right, guys, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, so I made this piece to be the same size as my sides of the box. I did overlap as best I could on both sides the paper. This one, yeah, I didn't do quite. It went on a little crooked, but once I just laid it down and this stuff just grabbed it and it was going to rip it, and I thought, just leave it alone. It just needs to kind of look pretty. So I made this the same distance as the sides, and now I'm going to just fold it in half. Just get a little pinch on the corner, and I'm going to cut right there. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know. Okay, so now I'm going to use the prettiest side up, and I'm going to make sure that everything fits, and then I'm just going to fold the edge down. But I was using glue all on the sides, but for video purposes, because it does take a while for the glue all to, but it's less expensive to use. But I am going to go ahead and just use some double-sided tape. And I know some people don't like doing this. I'm mainly doing it because video-wise, and of course all my scissors are gone. I did that class yesterday, and I took a bunch of scissors in case people didn't have scissors, which they didn't. But now I don't have one pair of scissors sitting here at all. Ah, here we go. My brand spanking new ones. There we go. So, top, bottom. Oh, my son must be here. I was going to try and get this out before he got here. It's Father's Day today. So, I have not my own day today. As you all probably do too. Most of you anyway. Alright, so I'm going to stop right there and I'll be back for you in a second. Bye for now. Okay, so I snuck in here for a moment or two to try and finish this box. Because this is the first week's is to make an ephemera holder, so I'm at least gonna try, because I think second week is already out, and I think that one's adding pockets and such, so we will be doing that at a later date. But okay, so I'm going to line this up. Right like that. Tuck this under so that that catches the bottom. There we go. All right. And then all I'm going to do is just roll it over. So there. There we go. There's that side. And I'm going to do the same. Missy, hush, baby. My husband is taking a nap on Father's Day. He's allowed. And my son is out getting the lawn mowed, so Dad doesn't have to do it. Another wonderful Father's Day gift. And he's already heard from our daughter and our youngest son, who both live out of state. So, yeah, my grandson. All right. So here again, I'm just going to line this up. There we go. And then we're just going to fold it over. And if there's a little piece that's sticking out, just trim it off. That can go down. We're just going to trim that little snippet off right there. But yeah, there we go. So there's the outside of the box. Now for the inside of the box, I've got all of my envelopes ready to go, and darn it, I didn't grab my glue. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to put all of my tips need laundering. That's too big to go in there. Here we go. There. Maybe that will work. Come on, guys, now. So, we're going to put glue all on this little spine area. Okay. And I'm going to put it right down the very edge of the box. There we go. Just push that all the way into the edge of the box. There we go. And then this will come up. And it, of course it pulled. Oh! I think I'm going to have to shorten these just a smidge. I'm going to leave this first one in, or maybe I'll make it the last one. I think that's what I'll do. And I'm going to shorten them all down just a smidge. Yeah, just like 1/8 of an inch. But I already have scored them all. So let's see here. Of course, I can do it. Okay, let's try this one now. And I have a piece of foam that is about 1/2 inch. It's not quite as long, but I think it'll be a good placeholder. And it'll probably be good to go ahead and see. I want all of the mess on the outside because the outside is going to get decorated a little bit. Would it be easier to decorate them while they're not in the box? Yes, but that's not really the way they made the challenge. So I don't know. Maybe I won't glue these in right now, and I'll see what's left of the challenge. But you get the idea of how it's going to work. Okay, so there's our 1/2 inch spine. Here's our 1/2 inch spacer. And then this one, oh yes, that's much better. Then this one will get glued in like this. So now you will have a space here, a space here, a space here, and so on. And you will be able to pull these down and look at stuff. You know, just everything will bend and you can look at what's in there, or you can grab it out. I could make little file folders that fit down in there, and then I can just pull the whole section out. And that might be what I do. But this is going to have all the little spaces, and nothing can fall out. So I like that, because in file folders, you know, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of these, but I'm not going to glue them in until we see what's next. But that is how my ephemera holder is going to work. Just going to put all these little pieces right into place there, and I will be able to bend the lip over to see, or I'm going to pull out. Yeah. So that is challenge part number 1. Yay! Okay, guys, till next time. Bye.